Hi folks, thanks for watching and tuning into a Bloke Collecting Watches. I'm a stainless steel kind of Rolex collector primarily, but also enjoy just talking watches, and there are other brands I'll also like collecting Zeniths. One of them I'm wearing today, a Zenith Defy Classic 41mm skeletonized dial and a very sexy titanium bracelet. Amazing watch. One of my favorites and one of the most interesting pieces I think being made at the moment, but that's my opinion. But today we're talking Rolex Explorer 1, Explorer 2. Massive fans of both, and although they're both tool watches, I think they're all ultimately very different as well. And very cool to kind of have both here and compare them. I bought both of them brand new. This was actually brand new but unworn from a main kind of a kind of grey market dealer. Paid over the odds for it, but I'm glad I bought it when I did, because it's just gone up quite considerably, which is one of the nice things about collecting Rolex. Not the most important thing, but they do appreciate. And also I bought this from my favourite authorised dealer, so very lucky to have both in the collection. But I thought I'd compare them and just see what your thoughts are. Make some comments if you want, see what you prefer. In my opinion, I think that probably the Explorer 1 wins it only because the usability. So the thing with the Explorer, I think, is it's very similar to a sub. It's not too standoffish. It's the perfect size, 39mm. So they do obviously make now a 36mm version. This is the last. This is a 2020 39mm. So very lucky to have this, because they don't make it anymore. It's been discontinued. And super cool watch. Because obviously there's no polished center links, it's obviously just a brushed finish, very similar to a Submariner in terms of the style, in terms of there's no polished center links or anything. It just means you can use it, and there's a lot of YouTubers out there that I love and follow and admire and watch their channels, and they all have a very similar opinion on this timepiece, that you can wear this anywhere, anytime. Perfect size. I've got a 7.5-inch wrist, and actually probably looks a little bit small for me, but either way, I think again, comments here, guys. I think it probably wins it for me, purely from the standpoint that it's the perfect size. So very happy with it. I haven't worn it a lot, actually, because I haven't had it that long. The main kind of timepieces that I wear are the SD43 at the moment, so I will give it some more wrist time. I hate that word, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do, and wear it a bit more. But very cool watch, and obviously since it's been discontinued, it has become a very good kind of purchase for me in terms of like the values and everything like that. Like I say, not essential in terms of buying watches. You don't just buy them for just because of their kind of what they're worth. It is nice to know that if you're buying something of value, then if it's appreciating 4, 5, 6, 7, 8% per annum, then it is worth, it's very cool. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop. I'm going to move the watch back to 10 to 2. Let's do that. Should we move the GMT as well? Oh no, that is it. let's do it that way. Sorry guys, we'll get there in a minute. There you go. There you go, that'll do. Okay, so Explorer 2, 42mm, very cool watch as well. Again, very lucky that I purchased this at the right time. As a lot of speculation on the grey market is that they were going to discontinue it, and it hasn't. They have done some slight adjustments, but all being the same watch. A couple of lug adjustments, and I think the actual bracelet is slightly thinner. But one of the coolest watches, and this is a watch that you would be able to buy 5 or 6 years ago. Can't really get them in the store anymore, like all the stainless steel models, but Very, very, very cool. You know, it's one of the very rare Rolex sport watches that doesn't have that has a numbered dial. Sorry, a numbered bezel, but the bezel does not move, so it's not unidirectional. It's just a fixed bezel, because it's obviously a GMT watch, and actually, a lot of people will always have a kind of a, you know, all the GMTs, the cooler watch, but actually, I think this would be a shrewd investment at the moment. So if you're out there and you want to buy a sports stainless steel sports Rolex, try and get one of these, because they're, I love the orange. I love the orange dial, and I love Explorer orange kind of font and writing. And just really cool on that cool crisp white polar dial. And my personal preference would be, just as a day-to-day, if I was to do a versus and do a comparison, as a day-to-day, the Explorer would probably just pick the post, but only purely because you can use it a little bit more. But again, the Explorer 2 does both. So yeah, but very, very happy that I've got both in the collection, and they're both great pieces, very different, and do, you know, both adventure Explorer watches, but also very different in terms of characteristics as well. Either one is a fantastic investment, a fantastic purchase if you like Rolex. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Let me know your thoughts, and see you soon.